Hello everyone. Today we're going to do another video of me working on my 2022 Road Glide Limited. Today, sorry I look like a mess today. I worked out in the yard earlier because I knew it was the cold front was coming and it was going to rain this afternoon. And as you can see, it rained already. It has stopped temporarily, but it's going to be down right now. I think it's like 58 degrees, and it's dropping, so the cold front's coming through. So I'm trying to hurry up and get this started and get this done. So I went from working in the yard straight to doing this video for you guys. So today we're going to do the air filter, and went to Gator Harley in Leesburg, and it was their 32nd anniversary, and got 20% off of all the parts, and I did a video on that before this one, with great turnout. I really like Gator Harley. The people are really nice there. It's a small store, you know, it's not a huge like Orlando, and the people are real nice. So I went down there and got these parts. Let me show you. And it is getting cold. Whew. All right, let me show you here. This is what I got. So I got the Ventilator Extreme air cleaner cover. All right, in black. So all this was 20%. All this was 20% off. And I waited so that I can get this this discount, because I think altogether it comes in two parts. It comes in this part and this part. So I think this was $199 and this was $249. So that was a big break, and, you know, big discount. So I waited for their sale to come so that I can grab this. Yeah, it was getting cold. Whew. Let's take this apart real quick. All right, this comes with a back plate. So I wanted this Extreme because it's actually open all the way around. All right, you can see, right? So when the air is sucked in all the way around this thing, the front, the rear, all that. See, that's why I got this one instead of just the regular one. The parts, gasket, back plate. All right, back plate looks like the other back plate. All right, and then the screws. That's one part of it. And then you have to buy the other part. I don't know why they don't sell it together, but I guess to make more money. And this one is the plate that goes on the outside to hold the filter in place. It kind of looked like the Arlen Nest, right? So it's gonna look like that. All right, it's gonna look like this when it goes on. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the bike and see what how to put it on. All right, everybody, I'm back. So I took off the plate on this thing, and this is what I have. Now there is this cross bracket that was here, all right, and this wire was attached to it. So I had to take off this bracket, because if you don't take it off this bracket, there's going to be a gap between here and the back plate. All right, so this thing didn't have a back plate. It didn't have the high flow filter on it, so it just had the original filter on it. All right, so I went ahead and took this back plate off. All right, so I took it off, And then I put on the O-ring here. Okay, I forgot to record it when I was putting it on. So the O-ring is on. I glued it on there, and now this back plate goes on. All right, so I started screwing it in. So this back plate here, it's not a, it doesn't go all the way through, so it actually screws into this and screws into that. So I had to start it there. I do want to put a little of blue Loctite on there so it'll stay put. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll come back. Okay. All right, I'm back. All right, remember what I said? This was the back of the tape, the back of the ring here, and I taped it onto this. I taped it onto this because I saw that the old, when I took off the other one, there was a little, I had to scrape off some of the thing there, and I figured that it was facing inward. I don't know, you guys tell me which is right and which is wrong. All right, now I can't put it on this thread because this thread it actually threads into this piece here, so I can't really push it through because I want the Loctite in here, not in here, right? Because if I put it on this bolt and push it through, it's going to go inside of this thing and not that. So I wanted to just put a little bit in a hole. Let's see here, hold on. All right, well, it helps if you cut the tip. Hey, tell you it's cold out here. It's like 50, it went down to like 52 degrees. It was 60 at 12 o'clock, and now it's 52. So it went the opposite way. Shoot, that's a lot. Can't tell what's in there. Okay. Alrighty. So it just goes like this. No, it goes like this. So it goes in like this. Alright, let's see if I can find the hole here. Alright. There you go. Okay. I think I got it started. Alright, I had to cut that short. I used the original bolts, but they give you a supply of these smaller bolts. And it's non-threaded through here, and then it gets threaded over here, so that way when you, because this thing is threaded, and what you do is you screw it through here, right, and then it clears the threads on this and goes into the other side threaded. All right, okay, so now that you put that on, all right, and I have to, all right, I think what they say the specs was 18 pounds to 24 pounds or something like that. You guys have to look it up and see. I put some Loctite on. I'm going to do it by hand. Alright, so those three goes on, and then you still have two more of these in here, and then let's see what else. Okay, let me look for the other bolts. I'll be right back. Alright buddy, I'm back. So what I'm doing is that I'm putting this, where's it at? A catch can, a DK catch can onto this Screaming Eagle filter. And from what their website was saying, that the DK website is that they their products doesn't go with you know, OEM Harley Davidson air filters, because they're EPA compliant. So what you have to do is, if you want to go with this catch can, you're gonna have to kind of pretty much create your own. Now, they on the YouTube channel, they were saying that they gave you these new external bolts that will override these bolts here. So instead of coming out here, and they give you these, the Screaming Eagle gives you this, right? So this tube here, so it goes from here to here, right? Or here to here. So it feeds into the intake for EPA regulations, right? So now what I'm doing is that I'm taking this, instead of having this thing, right? So I'm going to take, oops, this tube here, right, and redirect it to wherever I want it to go, right? But since this has to go on, now I have to do is find a route to go in the back of the plate, so I can have this back here or anywhere else on the bike. Okay, so I had to drill out this hole. Right, see these holes here that I drilled out. Okay, they eventually come out to be 1/4 inch holes. So I started out with a smaller hole and then made it bigger and bigger and bigger. Now this plate is very soft. It's a soft metal. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's aluminum or some type of metal that's pretty soft. So it's not hard to go through. But you just got to be careful that, you know, and as it gets bigger, the drill is going to catch onto the edges and turn this thing around. So when I got up to the 1/4 inch bit, it grabbed onto this thing and flung it across my driveway. And it got some scratches on it there, right here, I think, but right here. But you can't see it on the inside, thank goodness. Well, you're not going to see it anyways, because it's on the inside. So I drilled these 2 holes, and then they give you these little rubber grommets. I don't know what they call it, and you put them inside these things, inside here, so that way your hose doesn't get cut. And so that's what I'm gonna do next, is take these and put them inside, and then you run the hose through it. Okay, so let me do that, and then I'll come back. All right, so I got these little black garment in. So the rubber, see it there? You can hardly see it, but it's black. All right, so all these 3 come back in there. I think my blue tight's probably all gone by now. Let me see here. All right. Okay. Let's put these back on here. I have it upside down. Oh, I have it inside out. Wait, one this way. Ay, ay, ay. Alrighty. Alright, so let's screw these in. One, two, three. Alright. And let's just tighten up real quick here with the drill, but not tight, right? And slow. All right. Okay, I'll tighten that up by hand. Okay, so now, oh, I gotta get some, they said to do Teflon. I guess Harley uses a paste, but people suggest that you use Teflon tape. So I'm going to use that, come back and put some Teflon on, and we'll screw this one in. Alright, I'm back. So I tied these down to spec. Got these 3 bolts here, and then those 2 right there. Now, oh, you know what though? How am I going to keep this thing? You think it's gonna come off? There shouldn't be that much pressure going into that. Or should I do it? Oh no, I can't do that, can I? Huh. So I guess I'm gonna have to just, oh, I can, let me see. Let's see if, no, that won't fit in there, would it? It might fit in there. Let me see. Let's see if it fits in there, at least partially. All right. All right, let's check it out. Let's see if this little thing will fit on there. I don't know if it will, but let's see. Got a little needle nose, we'll push it in there. Has enough clearance. Let me see. If it fits, that's great. Oh, I don't know, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Let me see if we clear it. Oh, I think it might be enough. I think it might be enough, gang. Let me see. I have a smaller needle nose. Let me see if I know if this thing is going to be strong enough to push that thing together. Let me see here. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's going to come out, but you know, you just want to make sure it's in there. I don't think it's going to come out. I don't know if it's over the edge, but I need a screwdriver. I had a good grip on it last time too. Oops, sorry, shake the camera there. Let's see. There it goes. Push it all the way back. I think I'm okay. It's not gonna come out. Let's try this side. Okay. Let's see if I can do it like this way instead. See if this works. I think I like it better. I know it's in there, right? This way I know it's in there. Right, all the way in. Okay, now let's see if I can get this in there. I can get like at least half of it on there. Yeah, it's not gonna come out. That's pretty strong, guys. Yeah, it's not coming out there. All right, so I got those two in there. Now I gotta route it through here, and I gotta find out where I'm gonna put this catch can at. Okay, so let me do some figuring out, and then we'll come back and show you where I decided to put that. All right, I'm back. Okay, so I fed these two hose through the grommet there. You got to push it through. I used a little bit of WD-40 to, you know, make the hose slippery, so it'll go through the rubber seal there. So it'll help you push it through without pushing the rubber seal through also. All right, and so I have both of them, one on each side, one over here, one over there. All right, running through underneath here. I decided to put it right here. There's no room for me to put it here. It's too tight in there. So I went ahead and just put it right here, where it's easy for me to change it out when I need to. I can clamp it down with something. I was gonna route it back here, go through back here, but it's black, so you really can't see it that much. Maybe later on I can change it somewhere else. So it's not like something you can't, you know, place somewhere else if you wanted to put it somewhere else. So just right now, just to show you guys how to connect it there. All right, so I have that there, and it should clear this, right? Yep, and it sure does. Okay, that's perfect. All right, have no problem with the seal. There you go. If I want to, I can push it in. I mean, if you really want to, I can slide these in a little bit more too. Okay, there you go. There, just like that. All right, I'll put, and then I'll put the rest on. Remember, so I replace this here. All right, I think maybe it's this. Yeah, it was this one here, right? This one goes here. I don't know. It has these little clips here, so I think it was. One goes on one side like this. Yeah, there it goes. One goes on one side like this. Let me put the other hand. One goes like this. All right. And where's the other one they gave me that I didn't use? Oh man, I lost it. Oh, maybe it's this one. And here's the shorter one, like that. That's how it used to feed your extra oil. Blow by, it goes into here. All right, so instead of doing that, went through here, out and into a catch can. All right. Okay, the rest is just putting this together. I have to read the directions on oiling this thing, if it needs to be oiled and all that. So, but I wanted to really show you how to use the DK breather with a stock Screaming Eagle high flow filter. All right, it's gonna look good, guys. Perfect. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Made some mistakes, but hey, that's how you learn, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I do what I can to, you know, to put on these videos up for people that are just like me and you, that are, you know, we're not mechanics, and but we want to do everything ourselves and learn how to do things ourselves, and you know, show the community that you can do this at home and don't have to have you know, you need some tools and just some ingenuity. Sometimes you have to be a little creative, and you can do it at home. All right, hope everyone enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. Ride safe. All right, I ended the video, but I wanted to show you guys the end product of the filter. All right, so after I put everything in, looks nice, right? Right, and then this is where I put the catch can right there. You can really barely see it, right? In there. Okay. All right, I wanted to show you guys the end result, what it looks like, and I'm gonna put the dyno jet tuner on it next video, and we will do a video on that one too. All right, we'll see you next time.